Good day, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm S.A.S. Degner and this is my YouTube channel. So we're going to do chapter 2 today. Going to work our way through it a little bit. Just having a look around on the map here. You can see I've done quite a few already. Just a little bit already. So we're going to go back to the first cutscene and play through it. So you can see Saj there. We're here. That was amazing. You really are a great pilot, mister. It's easy once you know the basics. Shame we couldn't fly in any closer, though. Sadly, there aren't any areas we can safely land the airship beyond this point, Kupo. Whatever. We can walk from here. If everything gets in our way, I'll put it down. And who knows, maybe we'll make some new friends along the way. Where exactly do we need to go? North, Kupo, to where the ancient ruins are. The time-space continuum has been heavily distorted in the region, which means the Torrison is close by. Ruins? I guess your world isn't that much different from ours. So here we go, into our first fight. You don't really need me to tell you how to get through this. It's pretty simple now. We've got the Brave system, which I'm only just got used to. It took me a while to get used to that, actually. You know, the Brave system. I'm used to all the turn-based stuff from the old Final Fantasies, but the bravery meter took me a while to get my head around it. So straightforward battle here. Nothing I really need to talk about. Just build up your bravery as high as you can get it. Break the enemy, and then hit them with everything you got. Hit them with your best shot. So that's what you need to do. So just a couple of alpha wolves, really easy. You can even auto this one if you want to, but I want to play through it because I was still familiarising myself with the game at this point, because I'm still relatively new to this game. I've only been playing it about a week now, maybe, just under. I had a bit of a bash on it a couple of months ago, about 3 or 4 months ago, but then I went and played a different mobile game, so this got a back burner for a little while. So the Warrior of Light there, just slaying that wolf, and really getting into this. The animations are great, the characters look great. I get to master Roshi over Tifa. So yeah, it's a pretty good game. I'm interested to see where it's going to go, and the story seems quite good as well. So we're starting on chapter 2. I didn't really think there was any reason to do chapter 1. So we defeated the wolves and it unlocked Cecile there at the top. So we're just going to work our way through these battles. You can skip ahead to the video if you want to get to the story bits. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want me to just do the story cutscenes and boss battles? Because I'll be happy to do that. So I don't really know how to format these videos right now, because it's a little bit different than the Marvel Strike Force that I was playing. You know, Marvel Strike Force people wanted you to see do the battles, even the minor ones, so I'm not really too sure whether I should do that. But you have objectives to get through, just in case you are new like me and you don't really know. I'll go over that for you now. So we've got another cutscene coming up, so I'll get ready to read that. I think I just skipped over it. Oh dear. So the battle system, you got these bravery points here, and you've got to build them up to as high as you can get them. The more bravery points you do, the more damage you'll do to the enemy with the HP damage, especially when they're broken. You've got these objectives on the sides that you need to complete, and yeah, we'll just skip straight into battles. I've edited the video so you don't have to go through the waiting cutscene and the selecting the friend, follower and all that stuff. So the battles should be pretty fast paced, stop you getting bored. So we're going to work our way through these battles, and I will then comment when we need to do some more reading. But it looks like I skipped over a cutscene here, sorry about that. You've probably got it if you're following along to this video anyway. Yeah, so it looked like I skipped over the cutscene there. Didn't mean to do that, that was a mistake. I recorded this video on my cell phone a couple of days ago. I've not got proper internet yet, so I'm struggling to get some good footage. I love this, when they knock him in the air. I love that. It's like, when that goes off, I'm just like, oh, I just want to see it again and again and again. But yeah, I'm loving the animation of this game at the moment, and deeply getting into it. We've had some good drops on the banners. I put a banner video up not too long ago, and we got Elise's banners. So yeah, we managed to limit break her weapon twice, and we also got her red coat, and we also limit breaks that once. So hopefully we'll get some more before the event's through. We're going to slowly work our way through. We're not going to go to the cutscene of Cecile just yet. We're going to work our way through these first. We've got an alpha wolf here. A little bit more tougher than a normal wolf, so just take care of that. Things to note is the time bar at the bottom. You can see who's going to go when. A, B, referring to the monsters in that case, and then the little power traits of your characters is what turn they're going to get. Also, the monsters have a little power trait by the side of them, and that's going to tell you who they're going to attack. So just keep all this stuff in mind when you're playing the game, and you should be fine. Okay, we're going to go into a boss battle right now. Going to take Vivi as a follower. So we'll get these little guys out of the way, and we'll see what we can do to this big boss thing. So what you can see me doing there, that's the Warrior of Light. He's putting his shiny shield on. So this kind of works like a protect, like the protect spell. And you cast that onto your character and he'll get resistance up. You know, he won't be that harmed from break damage. Which can be really, really handy when you want to deal a lot of HP damage to a boss or something. And then you know the boss is going to attack your main damage dealer at that point. So you can put shiny shield on and, you know, save yourself when your break points get to 0 and stop yourself getting broken. You know, so yeah, you can stop yourself getting critical damage and all that good stuff. So we just got to work through these goblins. You've probably come across these. When the HP thing flashes like that, you see it there flashing purple, that means you can kill the monster straight off. You could probably tell that by the HP gauge as well, but just going over the basics, just in case you're new to the game like I were. And you don't know, so... Oh shit, giant turtle. Now these are really, really tough to beat sometimes. Not at this level, but they can be really tough. They're very, very resistant to physical damage, so if you've got any mages, you might want to take your mages along for this fight. Elise is really good against them. Vivi's okay against them. I don't really have any other mages, so I can't really comment on who else might be good against them. But you won't get in too much trouble. Just play defensively, especially when it does this retreat into its shell thing, because it will get really physical resistant. Your physical damage will be way down, and it's building its charge up, ready to do a big attack, as it says all there. So it's going to attack all your party. Down here you got two power traits. We've got Shiva and Vivi. If I was to click the Vivi power trait, Vivi from one of my followers, or the person I'm following, will jump through and take a character spot on my team, and you can use their abilities, especially if they're higher. You've got access to higher follow with, which can be really good. Here we go again. Love this. Absolutely kicking it around like a football. Go on, Zidane. And the other one is you summon. That's Shiva. And if you summon that, that'll give you a boost in battle. You know, she'll do some elemental damage, and the turn meter will go right up and giving you the advantage for a couple of turns. So very basic stuff. I'm probably not going to talk too much through the video, so I'm just going to leave you to watch the end of the fight. The Dark Knight. Where am I? A man has stepped through the Torison. Sweet mercy, I hope he's friendly. All these armored up soldiers look the same to me. Identify yourself. Your mother not teach you any manners? You first. My apologies, I am Cecile, Knight of the Kingdom of Baron. When I awoke, I found myself in this foreign land. Guess you really shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I sense the will of light, Kupo. It appears fate has guided him to us. The will of the light, fate, what does any of that mean? The portal you just came through is a dimensional Torison. That's what's destroying our world. We're on a journey to seal them, Kupo. You share that destiny with us, the will of the light, Kupo. You should join us, Kupo. You would be better off without me. I don't blame you for having doubt, but we need your help. You possess cosmic potential as a warrior, a gift which must be used for good. I've walked the path of darkness far too long. The light you speak of has faded but to a mere shadow of the past. You just need to believe in yourself, Kupo. Forgive me. Well, that was intense. He's a Dark Knight, obviously, by the looks of things. So let's go and do this battle. And get on with our next cutscene. So, in order to lock the Dark Knight, we need to do a couple of things first, and then once we meet those requirements, we'll unlock Cecile. Is everyone alright? It seems we owe you a debt of gratitude. I could scarce stand by and simply watch as the monsters attacked you. Thanks for watching out for us, Kupo. Indeed, I fear to think what would have happened if you had not been here. You made it all this way alone? Where'd that self-doubt from earlier go? I'm glad I could be of some help. Well, I wish you all the best on your journey. Wait, Kupo. Your power is an important piece to our puzzle. Our journey wouldn't be complete without you, Kupo. I appreciate the offer, but I've walked the path of darkness for far too long. Darkness is nothing to fear, for there is no darkness without light. Nothing to fear? Don't know anything about that darkness mumbo jumbo, but I'm glad you helped us out of a jam. That makes you a good guy in my book. It is as Sage says, your sword may be forged of darkness, but the light resides in your heart. Do you truly believe I can fight alongside you? That's up to you. Do what you want to do. You're right. If this dark sword can be used for good, then I shall accompany you on your journey to save the world. Hooray, Kupo! There is no darkness without light. Maybe my sword will still bear the light one day as well. Excellent. So we have a new ally. Use darkness to sacrifice HP and unleash dark attacks. Nice. So he's like, you know, you can use Demi and stuff. That'd be good. So he uses the elemental dark. So the element of darkness. So that's pretty good. Exploring the ruins. The Taurusan's on the other side of these ruins, right? Yes, we need to stay vigilant, Kupo. The closer we are, the stronger the monsters. Be careful, everyone. There's no telling what's out there. Oh, Rem, you're just a sweetie. You're just so sweet. Just my kind of girl. Please, Zidane, now's not the time for jokes. Who's joking? Quit while you're ahead, kid. That man you was with earlier, what is your relationship with him? It's a long story. Simply put, he's the one who was responsible for the wars that ravaged Gaia, the world where I'm from. And I guess laying waste to his own planet wasn't enough. I have no idea what his motives for coming here are, but I intend to find out. Cool. So, Zidane, he really reminds me of Meliodas from, what's it called? Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. Really reminds me of Meliodas. And that and a little bit of Goku. Must be the tail with the Goku thing. You know, it's like a Saiyan and stuff. Final Fantasy IX is such a good game. Such a good game. Every time I play this, I just want to play Final Fantasy IX afterwards. That and 8, I love Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 9. So comment down below which Final Fantasies you like, and later on in the video I'll tell you my favourite Final Fantasy, if you haven't already guessed. But yeah, this is still on normal mode, so nothing you're going to struggle with really. I'm only like level 7, level 6 on most characters. Just going to play with a few characters and figure out. Okay, cutscene. Familiar place. This may sound weird, but I feel like I know these ruins. Yeah, they're familiar somehow. Aren't the two of you from different planets? Hope and I are from Cocoon, where we had something of a penchant for ending up at ruins. That said, these ruins don't look like any we've been to, but they do feel familiar. Maybe Moggs knows something. Just forgive my janky reading. It's a little bit wonky. If you follow my Suikoden series, you probably discovered that. Okay, straight into another fight. We're just going to fight our way through this, so I'm not going to do too much talking while we get on with this. So yeah, I discovered that I'm going to discover different characters and play about with them at the minute, see how they work in this game, because they all work very different fighting styles. I'm hoping it still works on the basis of most Final Fantasies work on, you know, the job system with the white mage, red mage, warrior, you know, tank, dragoon, that kind of style of system, because I think that works really well. It seems to be most of the basics is kept in there with the element damage and, you know, strengths and weaknesses. So very cool animations. Seems to be a lot of time and effort put into this. And what else I like about this game as well, it's very fair. You know, a lot of other online mobile games that I play seem to be very greedy. You know, all they want to do is money, 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 money. But this seems to be pretty fair. Mog, you told us these were ancient ruins. That means this world must have had a civilization that once lived here. Actually, no, Kupo. What do you mean? You see, your world was created by the gods in the image of other planets. Each aspect of this planet was inspired by your homes, Kupo. That's probably why you recognize certain areas. So the reason why we haven't met any natives of this planet is because this place is something of an artificial creation. Yes, Kupo, and that's why it's important for us to stop this world from becoming corrupted. Otherwise, it will spread to all the other worlds, Kupo. We have to do what we can. So yeah, a lot of other mobile games that I play seem very, very greedy, and all they care about is how much they can get off you, how quickly they can get off you. And you know, that really turns me off to a game. You know, it's like EA games are terrible for that. That's why I don't play any EA games. So yeah, it's I'm glad this one's a little bit more fair. You know, if you play this one, it will if you put the work in, you're gonna get rewards. Where in other games, you can put the work in, and you might still not get what you need. So yeah, I'm glad this one's really fair, and I've taken a really big liking to it, and I think I'll be playing this game for quite some time. So we've got a gate there that says level your shoulder to level 5, and oh, it's Yada. Very cool. Well then, it looks like my work's done here. Who goes there? Please lower your weapon. We have no intention to fight you. Very well, although I would have loved to test my own skill at combat against yours, perhaps another time. What brings you here, Kupo? A Moogle? If you must know, I was searching the area for living creatures and it looks like I found some. He doesn't live here, if that's what you're thinking. We've only come to close the Torresons. So this land is completely devoid of life? How odd. You see, I've been attempting to learn more about what has caused such a sudden influx in beasts in this region. The only real clue I've stumbled across in my investigation was the mysterious coil of energy. Is this perhaps the Torreson to which you refer? That'll be it. Our goal is the same then. Our goals are the same, so if this Torreson must be connected to the monsters. Interesting. Thank you for your help. But wait, she's gone. What a shame, Kupo. She had the light too. You appear perplexed. What's wrong? We met a girl who came as quickly as she left. Didn't even have time to recruit her. As you say, our goals are the same. You'll get your chance when the crystal light shines brightest. So yeah, like I was saying, comment down below what your favourite Final Fantasy is. Mine is 7, and the reason is because it was a game that got me into RPGs. You know, that really got me into it. My very first RPG was Suikoden. Hiya, never fear. I've come to save. Don't tell me the fun's already over. We only just finished. Yada? Your shoulder, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same. So you're the girl everyone was talking about earlier. Speaking of which, where are the others? I couldn't tell you. Gods, well at least you're here. You guys know each other? Of course, in fact she's one of the very people I've been searching for. I was following the Torresons when I spotted you, and I never expected your shoulder to be here. You've been following the Torresons? That's right, I've noticed monsters coming from them, and I figured by pursuing them, I'd find my friends sooner or later. A woman of action, I like it. How goes the search, Kupo? Good, thanks. Largely to you. I'm also thinking to investigate another area. What would you say to accompanying me? Chance has brought us together. It would be unwise to defy it. I agree, Kupo. Let's go. Excellent. I'll meet you guys there. Oh, she goes again. Make that a non-stop action. Well, I guess we better get going before we lose sight of her. Yeah, so 7 was the RPG game that really sucked me in. That's when I understood the stories a bit more. And yeah, ever since then I was a huge Final Fantasy fan, you know. I even have tea coasters and a Moogle cup. Yeah. So like I said, not much for me to say about these battles. I've gone over the basics. Of what you can and can't do. Just like any other Final Fantasies, be aware of the bombs. if they get to a certain size, they explode and do huge amounts of HP damage to you. But I'm just going to play about with a few characters and a couple of battles and figure out who I like in this game and who I'm going to avoid. See who has good synergies with who and see what units work best. I'm sure with the amount of characters that you've been unlocking in this game, there are quite a few good synergies and some good team compositions from multiple Final Fantasy universes, which I can't wait to discover. I think about that takes care of this area. Thank you, I couldn't have done it without your help. What do you propose we do next, Yada? I must find the others. I'll leave things here to you. Wait! Better if we all go together. You must see it too. This place is nothing like Erosia. If we part ways here, there's no telling when or if we'll be reunited. I understand your concern for the others, but we mustn't let haze cloud our judgment. You're right. Besides, the Scions are a tough bunch. I'm sure they're fine. Well then, what are you guys waiting for? Let's go! While a little reckless at times, Yada is a good friend and a good ally. As Scions of the Seventh Dawn, we fought countless battles together and I can vouch for her powers on the battlefield. I'm certain she'll provide a source of great strength in the journey ahead. Reckless? You almost make it sound like I'm a liability. We're very happy to have you, Kupo. We need all the help we can get. I'm glad to hear it. You won't regret it. So she uses speed, which is always good in turn-based games. The faster, the better. You know, you get more turns the faster you are. And she increases her own attack up. So these are the characters we've unlocked so far. I might have a play with Yada here. Might put her in the party and have a bit of a play with her. Put Noctis in, we've only just unlocked him because he's got 2 times XP on him. Okay, well, what have we not done? Let's go down here. Test out some of Yada's abilities in that Snap Punch. Pretty cool. I always wanted to play as him in the online game in 14, and yeah, it was kind of like you know, it's like, oh, they were so good characters and you wanted to play as them, but you can't. But now you can, which is pretty good. Okay, nothing too dangerous at the minute, but we're on to the boss, so this might provide a challenge. I might do these videos in 2 parts, because this is a bit of a long video, 35 minutes long so far I think. So I might start doing them in parts. Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer me to just go through the whole thing in one big loop, or do you prefer I do it in parts? And, 30-minute parts. Let's get these minions out of the way and we get onto the boss. What is it? It's an Iron Giant. Again, very resistant to physical. Has an incredible HP damage with its leap swing. And can be quite annoying to take this down if you have a full melee party, which I pretty much have. So just get your bravery as high as you can, break it as often as you can. Try not to get your ass kicked. You won't struggle too much on normal mode. On hard mode, might be a little bit different. So let's just plow away at it. Doing this is I love this. Nice. Doing Noctis' shooting star. Break his eyes if you can get it. I need to find out where I get better equipment for these things as well, for these characters, so I can start opening banners. I wonder if I can get his own mini slash. That'd be cool. Clouds of mini slash. Yeah. Not really suffered any HP damage really. Noctis has got a bit of a loss, but nothing too dangerous. Speak too soon, sir. You speak too soon. Oh, that was nice. Nice. 2,500 damage. Use a bit of Shiva. Soldier proves it. Worth it. Can't be a soldier. The hunt for Kuja. So this is a Torreson. You seem troubled.
Yeah.
Kuja, he warped into the space right in front of me with one of these. He did, but he's not a monster, is he? It's scary to think he can create them so easily, Kupo. Torresons rip apart the planes of time and space and randomly put them back together.
Oh.
Shortly after, he opened another one and disappeared into it. You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me you're actually considering. We know next to nothing about these Torresons. Maybe the only way to find out is to enter one. The idea has merit. And what if we're walking into a trap? The chance to gain somewhat of an answer outweighs that potential risk. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going in. I don't think you should, Kupo, but I won't stop you. I've made up my mind. Come in. Ah, kids these days. I take it you're planning on staying behind? Do I even have a choice? And even little Mug comes with us. So this is how the Torsen looks from the inside. The atmosphere is so much heavier in here, I don't like it. Yes, it almost feels like we're on a battlefield. What you're feeling is darkness, Kupo. We're surrounded by it in here. Kuja's got to be around here somewhere. Look, over there. It's not enough. Not nearly enough. To change the course of fate, one must first reshape the cogs on which the world runs. Kuja, what are you doing? I knew you would come, Zidane. After all, you are but puppets to this foolish beings you call gods. Your lives, scripts written by their hands. Gods, foolish, how dare you? Ah, the warrior of light, the man from which this narrative unfolds. Even you, in all your might, shall fail to stand against me. Get them, my darlings. Something's coming! So it looks like we have to fight shadow minions of ourselves. Can be quite tricky on hard mode. It won't be so tricky on this normal mode, especially putting some grind. I'm a bit of a grinder, so I like to level up a little bit. Well, alright, I think I'm going to leave it there. So give me your thoughts down below of what you thought of the chapter run through. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll be back with another one real soon, if you liked it. So I'll be back with another one real soon. Take care, guys.